Motorweek.com. Your host for Motorweek, John Davis.
Well, hello and welcome again to Motorweek. We're glad to have you with us. When Mercedes replaced its baby Benz 190 range with the C-Class in 1993, I doubt if they had any idea just how bright their new premium compact Star would shine. Its arrival brought genuine Mercedes luxury, technology, and safety to a new legion of aspirational buyers. Well, now an all-new C-Class is ready to greet consumers with the aim of taking those aspirations to new heights. Being the top-selling Mercedes-Benz car series is an impressive distinction. Now a ground-up rework for the 2008 C-Class aims to keep the pressure on its arch-rival BMW's 3 Series by infusing its well-known luxury image with a more youthful and sporting character. Doing that called for a two-pronged marketing effort. Mercedes expects to keep loyalists happy with the C300 luxury model while capturing new blood with a pair of standalone performance trims, a C300 Sport and C350 Sport. Power for all C300s comes from a 3-liter V6 with variable valve timing, producing 228 horsepower and 221 pound-feet of torque. The C350 upgrades to a 3.5-liter V6, boasting a healthy 268 horses and 258 pound-feet of torque. A truly high-output 451 horsepower C63 AMG will arrive next spring. Power finds the ground through a familiar 7-speed automatic. It allows skipping up to 3 gears during downshifts for smoother operation. A new 6-speed manual transmission is offered exclusively on the C300 Sport. Mercedes' latest 4MATIC all-wheel drive is an option on C300 automatics. The slightly rear-biased system includes a center differential enhanced by 4-wheel traction control. Our test rear-wheel drive C300 Sport arrived with government fuel economy ratings of 21 city and 28 highway. We managed a spot-on loop of 24.2 miles per gallon of premium. On the track, our smallish V6 C-Class sprinted from 0 to 60 in a very respectable 7.8 seconds and posted 16 seconds in the quarter mile at 89 miles per hour. Our C ramped up in a strong, torquey manner with a fine, aggressive exhaust note. Shifts are quick and smooth. The all-new strut multi-link suspension provides noticeably more agility. Sport models are outfitted with stiffer shocks and springs and a lower ride height for an even more connected feel. Stability control, however, is ever present. Driver adjustable suspension damping is due next year. Still, our C300 Sport was very entertaining to drive. Pushing hard to the sport side of the sport luxury equation, it charged confidently through the cones with little body roll. Steering is very responsive, feeding driver inputs down to the standard 17-inch or optional 18-inch alloy wheels. Braking power comes from 4-wheel disc with ABS and brake assist. Fade-free halts average a slightly long 132 feet from 60 to 0 with rock-solid stability. The C-Class's rigid unibody controls weight with extensive use of ultra-high-strength steel and aluminum. Wheelbase is up 1.8 inches to 108.7, while overall length extends 3.9 inches to 182.3. Styling of the C-Class is clearly more ambitious with its longer hood and shorter rear deck. Its clean lines and rounded surfaces suggest both refinement and athleticism. Differences between luxury and sport versions are clearly discernible. Our C300 Sport wore AMG pin deeper front and rear aprons and underdoor rocker extensions. Flanked by optional bi-xenon headlamps, the grille also sets the two models apart. The C300 Luxury dons the traditional stand-up hood ornament, while sport models echo Mercedes coupes with a center-mounted 3-pointed star. Within the also wider C-Class is improved shoulder and hip room for 5. Materials are top-notch. As the cockpit of our C300 Sport came off as driver-oriented but a little austere. In the 300 Luxury, wood trim helped soften the hard plastics. The focal point is a new 3-gauge instrument cluster with a multifunctional trip computer display inside the speedometer. A console controller and pop-up screen takes command of audio and telematics. The controller is a simpler device than BMW's iDrive, and it augments more typical switchgear. Bluetooth is standard, and Mercedes voice prompt command navigation is optional. Sporty front seats are firm and offer standard 8-way power with leather and heat being options. Other new standards include dual-zone climate control and a power sunroof. Renowned for its safety, Mercedes includes active front head restraints and 2-row side curtain airbags. The rear seat expands a bit with more knee and leg room. A 60-40 split folding feature is available. And the trunk is 4% larger than that of the outgoing model, measuring in at a luggage-ready 16.8 cubic feet. The base C300 Sport starts at $31,975, while the C300 Luxury begins at $33,675. The C350 Sport has a base sticker of $37,275, a price range that makes becoming a Benz owner more attainable than one would think. So Mercedes-Benz took their bestseller and made it even more appealing, not just to its existing luxury-centric fan base, but also to those looking for added flair for their daily drives. The 2008 C-Class delivers fully on two fronts, and that's a very smart way to make its star shine even brighter. Coming up, Over the Edge hype. Time now for our